My name's Brittany, also known as Skeller Fit, and welcome to the Gut Protocol series. This is going to be a really weird start to episode 4 of this Gut Protocol series, and it's a really weird angle. You're sitting on my steering wheel. But I think I need to go over a little bit about today mindset, and that's what the series is about. So let's get into it.
I love the chase and the hunt, and I set the pace when I'm running. I always take what I want and I always give it 100. Don't need a bank, no I'm funded. Play the game like it's nothing. I'm always thankful for something.
If you can tell, I'm sitting in my car, about to head home from work. It is the second day in week 4. And I knew that week 4 was going to be my personal wall. It usually was whenever I went on tour in my previous years. That week 4 was usually the rough spot. And it wasn't necessarily like homesick, it was just the mental taxation of what exactly you're putting yourself through. And I kind of started hitting my wall at the end of last week. And it's not, I've never done this before, so I have no idea what to expect. I don't know anything other than when I check in and Dan changes things or keeps things the same, like the check-in from last week. I discussed in my last video that he dropped my protein intake because I was having issues with constipation. Well, constipation is no longer an issue. Quite frankly, it is the opposite. And now we are going on we're day 5. Day 5 of me eating around midday, whether it be meal 2 or 3, and it essentially flushing my system. So my stomach has been very, very upset, and I have a check-in tomorrow, so I'll probably update this. This is just the start of the video, because I don't know if this is what's supposed to be going on. And this morning, I woke up so defeated. I don't even know if I can put into words. Because I woke up, and I usually, when I wake up, I check my sleep on my FitBit, my sleep score, to see just how in-depth my sleep was. I don't remember waking up. Maybe once I had flipped on my side. I was flipping back to my back. I took a melatonin last night. I was in bed by 9:30, maybe. In the almost 8 hours of me being in bed, I actually slept 6 hours and 18 minutes with a sleep score of 72. I got deep sleep for 35 minutes, which is the worst that it's been on this protocol. And I was awake for an hour and 28 minutes. I don't know. And to tell you that I could sit here and literally cry at how frustrated I am with my body is an understatement. Because damn it, I'm trying to fix you. Needless to say, today's been a bad day. But I'm going to go home. I'm going to get out of this red, white, and blue suit. And I'm going to eat dinner. And I'm going to read. And I'm going to show you some things. I'm going to do it tomorrow. You'll see it in the same video. But I did some things today to help me get out of this mindset. Because I hate this. And it's only happened one day. Now, granted, it's kind of like ramped itself up, but today's been the worst. So I'll show you some things that I've done to my phone to help with that. I'm sorry for rambling. We'll see you in the next clip.
Hey guys, there is like a almost 2-week gap between the clip that you saw before and this clip now. And I'm still on protocol. I'm still conversing with Dan as much as I need it, and still doing what I need to. I just need to take a step away, and that's okay. I started feeling better, and then I ended up having a little bit of a kitchen accident, and everything's fine. We were doing a lot better. Like, I actually have different bandages on it today, so I'm doing fine. I had a little bit of a different type of breakdown last week during my check-ins, and if I had any question about my choice in coach, my choice in coaches and community, it was 100% validated after my check-in last week. Dan has been extremely supportive. Kayla has been supportive in a completely different sense. It's just, I couldn't ask for a better team to be with. When I got pretty down bad, and I'm going to apologize as my thoughts really aren't 100% when it comes to this. I kind of choked up this morning when I wrote my check-in. So this has been two check-ins since the last video. And by the time that you see this, you're not even gonna, this is gonna be completely healed. I had a hard time accepting what happened 2 weeks ago after the breakdown that you just saw of my body not responding properly. I felt like a failure because, I understand that accidents happen, but this was the most inconvenient accident to happen. I, at the time, couldn't move them. I had, galls, and they were wrapped. They were throbbing night after night, finding the best way to sleep. It was just horrendous. And I felt like a failure because I couldn't train, and I really felt like my body was starting to respond in the right way. But I will tell you this. The now week and a half that I have taken off from the gym not training. I'm still getting my steps in, still doing what I need to protocol-wise. My body's responding. My body is responding. And it's incredible. I have in total lost 15 pounds. And I'm not going to show before and afters right now. That will be at the end of this protocol as we move into the reverse. But it's incredible. My mindset is different. It just, if I ever had any doubt, which I didn't, obviously, if I ever had any doubts, they were wiped away in the wind. I'm incredibly thankful for the community that I have, the support that I have from not only Chris, but Kayla and Dan. Most importantly, Dan. It's just incredible. This is not easy. Not everybody understands. And I have been punished for it in a way. People not understanding and thinking that it is personal when I don't respond to a text message or to whatever it is on social media. It has nothing to do with that. It has everything to do with I'm healing not only inside, but I'm outside. I'm healing it all. Like all of it. I'm going to hopefully post on the screen here some things that I did to change like my outlook on, like after last video. I changed some widgets. I have a Samsung, so I changed some widgets so I could see like where my step goal was, where I was in my step goal. And then there is this app called I Am. And it's affirmations. And the affirmation changes every hour. And it gives me push notifications on the hour. It's amazing. I love it. When I'm having a bad time, I have a new affirmation. And it helps me like really take in what's happening. I also downloaded the Calm app. And that still will work. I suck at that one. I really do. I'm working on it. I really am. But just those little things, taking stressors out of my life that I don't need, the burdens that aren't mine to carry, I'm taking them out. And I'm focusing. And even with this stupid, I'm going to take the remaining of the week off. That'll be 2 whole weeks off from training. And then we're going to get back in the gym and just kind of test, because I've been sleeping so good. 7.5 hours a night on average right now. That's, who is she? Yeah. But this is this update. Right now I'm completing, it's almost 10 o'clock. I am completing day 38. So we are halfway through week 6. But that's going to do it for this video. If you don't like or subscribe, please do so. 1, it'll really help my channel. 2, I'd greatly appreciate it. And 3, we're only halfway through this gut protocol, and you have seen everything so far. Injuries, mental breakdowns. Hopefully now the good, like we're seeing some good stuff too. Yeah. I'm gonna take today off and get ready for bed and enjoy what my body's doing to help me recover. Relax. Kayla posted today on her social media that we get so wrapped up in the everyday life, right? So wrapped up. And we take on tasks that don't belong to us. So if you ever feel like that, doesn't matter what it is, work, personal, family, is this my task? She said it right. She said it perfect. We get so caught up. We try to do it all. Ask yourself, is this my task? And if it's not, don't do it. Don't stress. I guess in the next one, I really need to go into a deep dive on who my coaches are, don't I? Wow. Well, you heard it here first. In the next video, we'll talk about my coaches and who my main coach is, who I'm working with, and where I see this going. Until next time, have a wonderful day, night, weekend, weekday, week. I'll see you in the next one.